think when you talk about the needs of Rwanda, specifically for the children of Rwanda, I would say that education is the key. And normally when I meet friends and people ask me, so what's the priority for this country? We always say it's education, education, education for our children.
Every student wants to go to secondary school and on to higher education, but the biggest barrier for them is school fees. So every child is helping students cover their secondary school fees, which gives them a huge advantage over students.
So I think the fact that every child, as my child, is creating an opportunity for these very poor families, reaching out to these extremely, extremely poor families, is a big, big support for our country. So there is no doubt that reaching out to these disadvantaged children is creating an opportunity for them. And don't be surprised, these are going to be the future leaders for our country.
What should people be doing when you're getting involved in Africa, and when you're really looking to empower people? The best way and the only way to do that is through education.
And when we first started visiting the schools, we interviewed the kids. Did their parents go to high school? Did any of their older brothers and sisters go to high school? And we learned that we were working with a first-generation high school population, that the kids that we're working with, over 70% of them have no one else in their family has attended high school. And we began asking each of them, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's a very American question. What do you want to be when you grow up? And as an American, I remember being asked that question since I was, since I could talk. And I always had an answer. But these kids didn't have an answer. Nobody had ever asked them before. In rural Burundi, there were no choices. There were no options. And there were, the kids didn't have the capacity to dream up professions. So we worked with them and we talked about what's out there, and we helped them to articulate their dreams. Once they knew secondary school was possible, it opened up all sorts of ideas for them. And so now when we visit these communities and we say, what do you want to be when you grow up? They all have a plan. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a doctor. Today at Nyachonga this morning, I want to be an airplane pilot, I heard. And that was a new one for me. I had never heard that one before. But that's amazing. So we're not only paying school fees, we're facilitating dreams. And